In one of our high schools, in the lobby in the entrance, is a 4-foot statue of Our Lady of Mount Carmel that has greeted each student each day for 50 years. That is until there was an 8th grade come and see day, and one of the kids was horsing around, backed into the statue, knocked it off the pedestal. Well, the principal heard the noise and came running out and grabbed the statue and put it back up on the pedestal. Now, Mary was fine, the infant was fine, but the hand holding the scapular wasn't there. So we looked around, couldn't find it anywhere. I think it took the weight of the statue when it fell and was just shattered to smithereens. Where can you take a statue like that for repair? I thought about it a little bit and said, let's try the local body shop, because they did a really good job of repairing one of the high school vans. If they could repair that, they may be able to repair this thing. So I drove it over there, and the workers took it out of the car, put it on a table in the middle of the shop, and I explained what was going on. So they started discussing amongst themselves in Spanish, and finally one of them looked to me and said, we'll try. 2 weeks later, the shop owner called me saying the statue's ready. So I went over there, and the statue was still in the center of the shop, still on the table, still no arm. But the shop owner came out with a tray, and on the tray were 6 arms. And he comes to the statue and puts the first arm in, and the arm points to heaven. It looks like pointing to heaven, like Mary pointing to heaven. Then he takes the second arm and puts it in, and it's Mary, looks like she's blessing. He puts the third arm in, it looks like Mary reaching for us. Puts the fourth arm in, it's Mary with her hands down like the Our Lady of Grace pose. Finally, he puts the last arm in, and it's Mary holding something out to us. And the shop owner says, which one do you want? And I say, I want them all. Because I think all of them represent what Mary does for us. She points to heaven, she blesses us, she reaches out for us, she graces us, she gives us gifts like the scapular. They're all there. I wanted all the arms. But the best one was the 6th one. The one because you could put the scapular in that hand. So that's the one they used and finished the statue. And that statue now stands again in the lobby, 4 foot, greeting each student each day. A couple weeks later, I thought, what happened to those other arms? So I went over there and asked, and he said, each worker took one home with them. And I think that's the good image of Our Lady of Mount Carmel for us. Take Mary home with you. Today is her feast day. Today is the feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. Take her home with you, where she will direct you and bless you and reach for you and grace you and guide you and gift you. This is a great feast day. Take Mary home with you for these many gifts. Happy feast day. Happy feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel.